Hello, and welcome back to Syberia 3. I realized after I stopped recording last time that I can actually just go into load and see exactly the time that it saved, which is pretty convenient. So, luckily it saved right when I stopped, but in the future, I can actually just use that. If I'm wondering, oh man, when did it last save? I can just check that screen, and it should be pretty easy to figure out. And also, as I said last time, I'm trying out the fast preset, and we'll just compare it a little bit, see if it looks different, see if it runs different. It already looks like it's maybe... yeah, it's still a bit choppy. Yeah, it's still choppy. But we'll try it out for probably like 2 episodes, and then I'll compare in editing, and we'll decide which one is actually better, if it's worth the potentially increased frame rate and performance. Might not even happen. It really doesn't seem like it's based on, like, the settings. It just seems like the game is poorly optimized and doesn't run well ever. But, I don't know. Let's talk to this guy. What was he called? Dr. Zangief. I don't remember. Hi. Racism!
I get the impression that the Yukos aren't much liked around here.
Oh god.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of
I don't know if the
Valsenburg are
facial
now quite
animations
hostile
are,
towards
like,
them.
also worse
This
now?
wasn't the case a while back.
Because that looked super
When I was
weird.
young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsenburg.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukos have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsenburg for several weeks, hasn't helped.
Okay. The Yukos.
Why did the Yukos ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like, that poor boy who lost his leg.
Okay.
How
Migrations.
many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle.
I thought you said
Believe
unlucky
me,
to have seen.
The great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukos, Dr. Zamiatine.
Samiatine. That's
They
it.
are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt, you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
It's really necessary for me to ask
weird
Olga's
camera
permission
cut?
to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably.
I don't believe you. But let's talk to him again, just to see if
You
anything
will
changes.
find Dr. Olga hard at work in her office, Miss Walker. Olga is the only one who decides if a patient can leave our clinic, Miss Walker.
Yes? Hello? Did the game just soft lock? Oh! No, the subtitles soft locked. And he is just talking forever. And I can't talk to anything. And no, it's still like super laggy. Holy shit, yeah, this area is just awful. Yep, nope, it did nothing, but we'll keep it and we'll just compare it now. Oh, it's gone. Okay, what the heck was that? Alright, I'm glad it didn't like completely... I was expecting it to just not even let me go outside or anything, and I just couldn't play the game until I completely restarted. Oh, I see. So I did just randomly walk into his office last time. That was an accident. Yeah, this is his office. I meant to go in, like, the middle path, because I thought that was the office, but apparently not.
Don't forget to read that book I gave you.
Right!
It has some
Thank you!
fascinating information about the Yukos.
That's a good reminder, because I actually did forget.
Simon Steiner isn't always all that easy to get along with. but he's an incredibly skilled craftsman.
Was that the guy who made the leg?
I hope one day I get the chance to go to the Yukol camp and pay my respects to their shaman. She's this incredible and really tiny woman.
Really tiny? Oh my god, I have to see that.
You will find Dr. Olga
Okay.
hard at work in her office, Miss Walker.
There we go. Let's not get actually, we have to get trapped again. We just have to
Olga's
see
the
if
only
it
one who
actually
decides
happens.
If a patient can leave our clinic, Miss Walker.
Yep. It's just a bug with that one sentence. Alright. Well, at least we know that if we walk out here... No, I guess it's not if we walk out. It's just like random... It's a long timer after like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It'll just disappear. 20 seconds. 2 minutes. 8 minutes. At some point, it'll... There we go. What the hell is up with that? That is so weird. But yeah, I guess we have the book to read, but I'm just gonna look around a little bit first. I saw... Oh. No. Oh my god, this is so bad. Why does it keep doing this fucking shit every time? Can I... Wait, can I just press E? Huh? What is she doing? When I press... Huh? Oh, when I press E, it goes to where my cursor is. What? I thought it, like... Oh, come on.
Medical studies.
What?
Alternative medicine manuals.
Oh my god, that's so
literature.
bad! That's so bad!
Super
So that
collection.
is... I thought for sure it was, like, showing something through the wall for whatever reason. So I did just miss that sign on the door, and I could have looked at it, but it's just broken. It's just like, it doesn't show you the thing you should be able to see. Right here, it's gone again. That's so weird. Yeah, so you just have to, like,
Medical
spam
studies,
E and hope that you get
alternative
lucky
medicine
when you see something
manuals,
like that.
Great literature.
Well,
Super collection.
Alright. I guess we can work around it. Hopefully, if I actually notice them when I was gonna say, if I notice them when I see them. That's redundant. Alright, let's read a book. Oh, documents, of course. Nice. Observe. Anthology of On the Yukols. Oh no, I hope it's not gonna be like cursive. And I can't pull the things on my own. That's too bad. And I can't, like, scroll wheel. Right-click just takes me out. Okay, you can use W, A, and D to flip pages. That's good. Read. Wait, oh, she's gonna read it herself? Oh. No, you just, like, translate. Okay, well, I guess that's good. If there is cursive, maybe you can just hit read and get, like, plain text. Anthropological Mysteries Anthology. Mondial Magazine Publications. Preface by Cornelius Pons. Cornelius Pons! It's our buddy, Cornelius Pons. Where was he again? That was, yeah, the professor, right? Who made was in on the whole, like, making alcohol thing. And he was really into the Yukols. And, like, just mammoths and stuff like that. Cool. No, stop. Go back. So now, if we go here and we try to read this, it's gonna translate it. Yeah, okay, cool. Chapter 17. Extracts from Yukol Culture Across the Ages by Bronislav Maus, 1962. Mammoth butchered by Yukols, according to Yukol tales recorded by Bronislav Maus. And scrolling down did not do much, okay? It's kind of an okay way of doing the books. I mean, I see nothing wrong with this, but I don't know. There's ups and downs to both methods. Like in Syberia 1 and 2, you just actually flip through the books and read, like, printed on the books. I mean, I guess you can read this if you're Russian. I assume this is Russian, but it's a bit odd that they wouldn't just translate the page itself. It looks pretty clear, so why not just translate this text, since it's something you load in on the page anyway. It's not like it's one, like, particular image. Oh well. Preface. Wait, which order do I read this in? I guess I read preface. Yukols, a name that systematically makes my usually torpid students goggle. Never before had they caught wind of the existence of this fascinating people. A people strong, fiercely independent, and kind. So why does the gentle fragrance of mystery float around this 1,000-year-old culture? and how to pierce the veil. The work you hold in your hands is the ultimate reference on the subject. I can attest without hesitation that reading it led directly to my study, which lasted years, of this culture, as part of the same research the author and I conducted, paleontology. Right, he was a paleontologist, right? Cornelius Pons. Is it like him and his buddy that wrote this, or what? Yet what greater compliment for an academic work than to have incited in a colleague... To have incited in a colleague the desire to explore a new field of research, and to have transmitted this new and long-lasting passion to successive generations of students. Oh, and one secret little sentence hidden away. Cornelius Pons, professor of paleontology at the University of Barokstadt. That's him! The origins of the Yukol tribe. Members of the Yukol tribe, illustration produced from the accounts of Bronislav Maus. Precisely dating the emergence of the Yukol tribe is an arduous, if not impossible, task. Numerous traces and ruins scattered between the northern Urals and the French Alps nonetheless attest to an existence that goes back at least as far as the dawn of history. What? What do you mean at least as far as the dawn of history? That doesn't make any sense. They predate the Big Bang. To this unusual longevity can be added another remarkable fact. The character of the Yukol customs and traditions, unchanged after millennia... ... This rare preservation of a tribe's way of life is principally explained by discretion, as the Yukols are almost unknown among us. Okay, next page. How many pages is it here? 2 more, 3 more, 4 more. That's not too bad. It's not like the journal from Syberia 1 where you had like 40 pages to read right at the start. Isn't that the same image, this one? I'm pretty sure that's the same image from like Syberia 2, the book by Alexei Tukianov or whatever he was called. Maybe I'm wrong. And this is the one we read, right? I'm just gonna confirm. Yeah, that's the one. Anthology, oh no, that's just the overarching like title of everything. The correlations of 2 factors is behind our general ignorance of this tribe. The first is the Yukol's nomadic way of life, or more specifically, semi-nomadic, but we shall return to this point later. Itself the reason for the second factor. The routes taken by the tribe are mainly located in unknown and mostly wild territory, still very much at the outskirts of the great, in terms of size, and dominant civilizations that have left their mark on Eurasian history. These 2 factors have thus enabled the Yukols to elude all attempts at ethnic and religious purification, remaining outside the main conflicts that have shaken the continent. So many parameters that have made the preservation of their culture possible. Anything below? Nothing below. Can I pull this up? I can. Scrolling is very slow for some reason, and you can't like click and drag or... Oh no, you can click and drag with left click. That's good. I was clicking and dragging with the mouse wheel. Like, if it was a web page. But no, left click works. That's good. Nonetheless, and we shall return to this point later, again, the Yukols are not unknown to all. Their migrations bring them into regular contact with the indigenous people, but if the latter tolerate their passage, they have never socially accepted interbreeding with a tribe, thus preventing any form of cultural dilution. Gathering in a sled. Illustration produced from the accounts of Bronislav Maus. Turn. Hello? I'm pressing D. I'm pressing D. Can you hear me press the key D? It's not working. What? It's actually not working. Hello? Documents? Read it again. Now it works. Alright, another bug. Great. Lots of bugs. Why not? What? It's... Oh my god, it's so, like, weird. What is happening? Relationship with nature. Can I press up and down? No, like W and A, or W and S don't, like, scroll the page. Relationship with nature. There is an undeniable, almost organic connection between the Yukol tribe and nature. The rare traces accepted as being of their civilization attest to a cave-dwelling tradition, backed by a strong ability to adapt. The tribe inhabited natural grottos during its wanderings in western lands, while in the Arctic regions they occupied ice caverns that they carved out by hand. That's where we were. Yucal architecture. Illustration blah 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 blah. The Yucals also live in symbiosis with a variety of animal species, whether it is the owls they have tamed and trained to act as messengers, or the little-known Yuki, Canis ursus polaris, used as tracker, sheepdog, and sled dog. The tribe has become expert at domestication. The Yucal survival is directly correlated to that of certain animal species. There is considerable evidence of the tribe having been in close proximity to mammoths in prehistoric times, with the animals serving as beasts of burden, a means of transportation, and sources of meat and wool. Their gigantic bones were also used as building materials or to make furniture. Yukis. Illustration blah 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 blah. The Yucal believe that the mammoths are not in fact extinct, but indeed still exist on a large island in the northern reaches of the continent. If these lines, great, should prefer not to indulge in the formulation of an opinion in direct contradiction to scientific consensus, he is nonetheless forced to admit that he has seen, with his own eyes, examples of Yucal craftsmanship made from the bones of pachyderms in an astounding state of conservation. Well, he just got told off. Yucal riding a mammoth. Same as above. Actually, well, illustration produced from Yucal tales, as told to Bronislav Mouse. Great. The fact remains that the Yucals have shifted their dependence from the mammoths to the great snow ostriches, Strutio nivis, I don't even know, a population of migratory Arctic birds known for their stubborn and nervous nature. That doesn't sound like a great species to domesticate. Actually, I guess it does, because, I mean, like, even horses are, like, stubborn and nervous. It's, you know, whatever. These ostriches have the particularity of setting out every 20 years or so in a great migration, covering a vast territory. The purpose of the migration is to bring the herd to the lands where they reproduce, lush steppes located in the heart of what is now Yakastan. Yucal riding a great snow ostrich. Cool. That's new. Like, the rest, the things we read before, have all been, like, sort of recounts from stuff that we learned in Syberia 1 and 2. Mainly Syberia 2, right? Wait, did you learn about Yucals in Syberia 1? I don't really think so. I think it was mainly Syberia 2 that started talking about Yucals and Yukis. Definitely Yukis. You didn't hear about Yukis in Syberia 1. But I'm wondering if maybe, like, Pons mentioned something about Yucal tribes, or... I can't remember Syberia 1 very well. Or, like, that specific part. Animism and spirituality. One of the most fascinating characteristics of the Yucal cultures reside in its ability to absorb a material imperative. What does that even mean? The need... oh, they're explaining it. The need for part of the tribe to follow the herd of snow ostriches to ensure the survival of the entire group, and transform it into a spiritual event, a platform for belief. Indeed, those of the tribe who accompany the great ostriches experience the migration as a spiritual voyage, an intimate transcendence whose purpose is to draw the favor of the spirits upon the individual and this family. What do you mean, this family? His family, their family, right? The root of the migration is thus scattered with sacred stages, rites, and spiritual codes. Am I gonna have to go on this thing? I'm gonna have to go on this thing, right? And do all these spiritual rites and stages. And spiritual codes that the caravan shaman ensure are scrupulously respected. They are both soothsayers, they interpret the signals left by the spirits, and advisors to the leader of the migration. The spiritual guide, seen as superior and somehow chosen by the spirits to guide the caravan to the legendary sacred lands, where the ostriches will reproduce. Period. Wait. What? Wait. They are both soothsayers and advisors to the leader of the migration. The spiritual guide, seen as superior and somehow chosen by the spirits to guide the caravan to the legendary... what? I don't think this sentence really makes any, like, structural sense, but I get what they mean, I suppose. I think... do they mean that the shaman, the soothsayer, is the one that's superior, or do they mean that the leader is... I assume the shaman, but I don't even know. Transmission of a Yucal myth. Great. And that's it. Alright. Well, it wouldn't be Syberia without reading a bunch of pages in a bunch of books. And I don't mind that, but it does make for one hell of an episode. Because, I mean, that's pretty much all the time we have. I'll continue playing a little bit more. We'll explore more around here. Watch more frames die and stuff. Hello, mister.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
Okay.
That's just incredible, isn't it? Shutting down the funicular while there are still visitors.
I agree.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours. That's just incredible, isn't
Yeah,
it?
okay.
Shutting down the funicular while there are still visitors.
You are sitting very weirdly. That cannot be good for your back. What are you doing with your hands? Is she supposed to have a table in front of her? No. What? No, what is she doing with her fingers? She's like twiddling them. What is that about? Hold on. Twiddle your fingers again. What is that? What is that? I don't even know.
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
Oh, is she supposed to be like crying? I guess, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Say that he
Looks a bit
hasn't fully
weird though.
recovered yet. I'm here to see my husband.
Alright,
He's
good
been
luck
here
with that.
months and months.
Hold on, let's just control check. Nothing else around here. Nope. Oh. And fancy transition. And then... Can we go this way? We cannot. Can't even see myself. But in here...
The American is awake.
Ah.
You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
Docile? I thought it was like docile.
And what about
Maybe
the
it's
tribe
both.
nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in Ark.
In Ark.
If everything goes as planned, soon the Ukals will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
But she's not as evil as we think. And that guy is not a blatant
There's
supervillain
also the
with
American
fucking
detective,
hired
Colonel.
henchmen.
He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
Evil music, evil music, evil music. Knock her out. Okay, never mind.
What? Where did she go?
Secret passages in the fortress. Excellent. And I can't see anything here. Again, I have not seen... I've spotted the autosave icon when editing, but I have never once noticed it while I'm playing the game. It probably popped up there, but it's so hard to see. It's like the most non-sticky out icon in the world. It's like impossible to see. Also, you're asking, where did she go when there's a door right here? Really? Oh, did I see something? I thought I saw something. Man, I'm not going to be able to trust anything. It's like, there might be a thing right here, but it might just not be showing up because the game is buggy. Very buggy. Well, I guess we'll check the computer before we do whatever this is. Oh, reading her fucking emails. Valsambor Hospital, intranet. The amazing intranet. Welcome, Olga Efimova. From Colonel... What does it say? Oh man, my eyesight is so bad and my monitor is quite far away. I'm gonna have to lean forward. I think it just says, like, Colonel at fsq.va. Is that it? Like, the email address? I don't even know. And I guess this is, like, her as well, Olga. That's reply or regarding Samyatin arriving soon. Can I, like, click these? Oh, you can. Okay, I see. I don't... Oh, no. Kate, you're not tech savvy enough. These are unread messages. You don't just click them and then just leave. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to, like, you read them and then you mark them as unread again and then you leave. But I guess she won't do that and she's probably gonna get busted. I'm gonna be really upset if it's like, if these things that are so obvious happen and end up being like a problem. Also, wow, I completely forgot it's like quite late. Actually, I should probably not read all this. So I'm just gonna end it off here and we'll read these emails next time. But as I was saying, I really hope it's not gonna be like, you read my emails, or haha, we got your key and broke it again. Suck it, you can't leave now. Like, those things that are just so obvious and so stupid that she didn't do anything about. I really hope that's not going to play into it, and it's just like a minor oversight. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode. Very reedy one, but that's how these games go sometimes. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!